Figure 8, Orthosis. Our client presented with swan neck deformity in her index and long fingers. Her PIP joints collapse when she tries to pinch and perform prehensile task. Her physician recommended a trial of custom orthoses. Materials and properties. Orthocast thermoplastic, black, thickness 1/16 inch, and then Ortho NS 1/12 micro-perforated green orthoses. Positioning. Place the PIP joint in flexion, roughly 90 degrees. Have the forearm fully pronated. Begin by activating the material. The material holds a lot of water, so pat dry thoroughly. Roll the material up, like so. After rolling the material, flatten the material. Starting at the proximal end of the material, wrap in a figure 8 style until you would wind back at the proximal end of the material. Make sure the finger is in 90-degree flexion. Pinch the ends. Then use a heat gun as needed to mold the material together. Once the material is fully molded, place the material back on your client's finger to see if it works properly and if the client can extend. Measure the length of the material from the DIP joint to just distal to the MCP joint. The material width should be twice the width of the finger. Using the rivet tool, create 2 holes, set them equal distance from both sides of the edges. After creating both holes, round the corners before you activate the material. This will help with the material not folding in on itself or hardening as you round the corners before you fit the orthoses. After activating the material, pat the material dry and open the holes wider so your client's fingers can fit through. Place client's finger through each hole and slide the orthoses distal, making sure to not go past the MCP or DIP on each end. Bend the finger to 90 degrees. Mold the orthoses to the curvature of the fingers. Make sure you apply pressure to the bottom part of the PIP joint. Once the material hardens, remove the orthoses and adjust with the heat gun as needed. You might need to pinch the middle of the orthoses where the PIP joint goes. Here is a view of the finished orthoses from the lateral, posterior, and superior views of both custom orthoses. Client instructions. Have the client wear the orthoses all times to prevent further injury and pain relief. Have the client wear the orthoses at night to prevent morning stiffness. Do not leave the Orthosis in your car. You can get it wet. Do not let your pets chew on it. Clean it with a Clorox wipe or put it in a lingerie bag in the washer.